give it a bit to make sure.
You're also not screen share.
I am not yet. Screen share, stream Assassin's Creed. Hopefully nothing crashes this time.
It's open. Twitch has bypassed my ad block.
Part of me really wishes that I had 2 monitors so that I could actually watch the stream chat and play full screen at the same time.
Someone who used to have 2 monitors and doesn't anymore. God, 2 monitors was nice.
Yeah. We used to have 2 monitors a long, long time ago. Like when we still had CRT monitors. They were enormous and very heavy.
Before days.
The dark times.
When everything wasn't backlit.
Mm-hmm.
Should sound be coming through?
I think so. It's very quiet. It's on the pause menu right now. There's just kind of a mechanical buzzing in the background right now. I'll go and do some things in game.
Mr. Miles, sit down on the Animus.
Oh, the guy's yelling at us to get to the point.
Okay, that's weird. The image on my Discord is frozen, but I'm getting sound. Oh, also the Twitch stream is very choppy.
It might be... I wonder... I think last time I had to actually play it in windowed mode.
Mr. Miles?
Discord is working now.
Yeah, I had to play it in windowed mode. It does not like it when I full screen. For some reason.
Significantly less choppy than the Twitch.
Alright, well. I'll get back. I will enter the Matrix.
No, don't call it that. I'm not allowed to reference that.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Yeah, okay. We don't really know yet.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded areas.
Something nice about Altair's clearer outfit.
You've done well, Altair.
It is kind
I'm
of...
confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences...
Hang on, I gotta do some volume adjustments again.
I need to either turn you up or...
is born of it.
Let's see. Let's turn the voice volumes down a bit.
I do need to turn you up.
There we go.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
We get a choice now.
I forgot Assassin's Creed had a choice.
Yeah. And we got our knife back.
you want to stretch.
Oh, hey, we got our counter kill back. Perfect.
Hey, we got the single tool you ever have to use in this game back.
Yep.
Altair,
Welcome
it
back,
seems
everybody,
my
to
students
Counter
do not
Kill
fully
Creed.
Understand what it is to wield the blade.
Welcome back to Assassin's Creed. We have now won every fight.
Yep. Well, no. We can't counter kill the big guys.
How do you counter kill everyone in this game?
Okay. Press and hold. Oh, God.
Oh god, what do these symbols mean?
I got it. Attack me. No. Didn't time it right that time.
The work of a master.
It's way easier to time with the hidden blade.
Nope.
That, my students, is how we all should fight.
That's how we all should fight. Getting stabbed once and then kneeing someone.
Yeah. I mean,
You
it's
must be
effective.
busy. I understand. It takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your last.
I am busy, as a matter of fact.
With murder.
I'm very busy.
Yeah. Faffing about side quests.
Yeah.
Then murder.
I like how we still don't know how to tackle people. Somehow we forgot that when we got
How
stabbed.
do I tackle?
Well, I guess we did get stabbed, so maybe it just hurts.
Maybe.
I can still run into people, though.
You frightened me.
That one guy was really upset about me running into him.
I would be.
He ran away screaming.
Okay, I mean, although you know that these guys are assassins, or at least combat capable
Yeah, true.
in this village, I wouldn't want to make these people angry. These people murder people for a job.
They're just doing their jobs. Out of my way, peasants.
You're not really disproving my point here. I forgot there was so much open space. I thought it was just like.
Everybody only remembers the cities.
Yeah, I thought
Everybody-
it was just.
Everybody forgets about this part because it's really boring and tedious.
I thought you just like fast track. I thought this was like 5 feet away from the
Remember to reach
entrance.
out for
Nope.
ledges should you fall while climbing.
Yeah, horses aren't even really like a bad idea for like an open world game like this, but it was just implemented really
It's
badly.
not really an open world game. There's nothing up here.
Nope.
Not even nothing in the usual Ubisoft way. There's just nothing particularly interesting here.
Oh, guard's looking at me. Gotta run slower.
Oh, well, also, of course, it's illegal to move fast.
Yeah.
Great. Good job.
If there's anything that Sonic the Hedgehog has proven to us, is that it is illegal to go fast.
I mean, kind of. There's a lot of spikes.
Okay. Oh, no. I can't walk past those guys either.
I have arrived.
Hello.
Hi, we've solved every fight in the game.
Oh, thank goodness.
I don't know if this is the right way or not, but I'm going.
What is your mini-map? Where's the tower that we can scale?
I passed one already.
Go murder the guards and scale it. Your empty mini-map bothers me.
I am not doing that grinding on camera.
That's fair.
I don't care. I'm gonna do it in the cities, and the rest of this I don't really care.
It's entirely fair.
I will also be doing that off camera. Okay.
Keeping an eye on the chat.
Well, that blue thing is way more annoying than I remember it being.
Yeah, the whole notoriety system got a lot better in future games. I will slowly cross these guards so that I do not arouse suspicion.
This man in the assassin uniform is walking slowly. He can't be an
Excuse me,
assassin,
I'm a monk.
Yeah,
clearly.
that's something I was mentioning earlier, of Altair's costume's a lot cleaner than later assassins, so when he blends in with, like, white-robed monks, it looks a lot more convincing.
Shrug.
I mean, he's still got that red strip.
And thousands of them.
I still think that, like, Ezio's outfit was a lot more conspicuous just because it was the Renaissance.
I mean, more of the...
My favorite thing of it,
I
my favorite, yeah.
I haven't played many Assassin's Creed beyond 3, but from what I understand, more characters later on are just kind of wearing regular ass clothes.
Yeah, the
Basically.
Eevee twins are just wearing coats.
Yeah.
Jacob's got a top hat.
I do like the fact that they've, with like
For
the
front
the reboots, they have. Oh, and the game's frozen.
Oh no.
Your HUD isn't for some reason.
Oh, there we go. I had
The
to-
Animus was fucking up.
It was.
It was. It says reinitializing there.
Yeah.
I had to alt tab to a different window and then come back.
Oh, I love moving slow.
Why? The guy on the tower just. I wasn't even moving fast and he just spotted me. Called me out.
Moving slow is great, y'all.
The Holy Land has very strict speed limit.
Evidently.
Also, very strict running face first in the guards limit.
They were in my way.
One. You can run face first into one guard. We're all mad at authority. It's fine. We understand. But
You guys
more than that.
didn't see anything.
You guys cool? You guys are cool. You're cool.
Excuse me, horse.
You scared your horse.
It was in my way. It wouldn't let me get out of the hay.
Please tell me that's the entrance over there.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Where are we headed?
I don't know if this is Acre or Jerusalem.
I think it's...
The icons are both crosses, so I can't tell.
We've got a Catholic cross and an Orthodox cross there, neither of which exist yet.
No.
But whatever.
It's all good.
I'll be able to tell as soon as we load into this area. They look extremely different.
But drawing your weapon will turn them hostile.
It will also say the name of the town as soon as you get in.
I didn't remember that.
You do not ever do that again. Have I made
I think this is Acker.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
He's ready to drown.
Me.
I like Acre. Or no, maybe this is Jerusalem. I don't know. I like Acre because it's got the highest viewpoint in the game.
I thought Acker was the green one.
You might be right. I see it like a temple inside and looks vaguely like Jerusalem, but I don't remember much about this game, so.
Same.
Oh. I can only dismount the horse from one direction.
Don't mind me, just walking over here.
Don't bother turning around. There's nothing to see here.
Inspecting your lovely walls
Yeah.
and your lovely parkour paths.
What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him?
Indeed. Oh,
When is he
Right.
gonna stop this nonsense?
I forget that in this game you actually need to hold down 2 buttons to free run.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that
So,
in future games.
now that you are safely in the city, I need to teach you the secret, the true secret of the assassin shuffle.
This might actually be truly something.
So, what you need to do is hold down the high profile button, and you need to run, but you need to actually start running and stop, like, multiple times. Like, you have to flick the... You have to, like, flick it forward and start running, and then when you stop, your knee will come out, and then you just keep doing that.
Too many people in the way.
Too many people.
These people are really in the way.
This beggar.
Please, sir, have any
Okay.
money?
I promise it's worth it.
I need to just
You'll-
run from this beggar.
You'll see that when you stop, suddenly you stick your knee out. You want to be... Yeah, you want to be repeating that motion because it switches each time, and it becomes a lovely little jig.
Doesn't seem to be switching.
Oh,
Oh,
I had the switch
almost
there.
got it. There it is!
There we go.
It is.
There's that strut that I know so well.
That is surprisingly difficult to do.
Once I figured out how to do it, I never did anything else.
I guess I have to do a viewpoint. It's not letting me do anything else.
Anytime that I didn't have to run, I wiggled. It's the most important move in the game for me.
I guess I have to find a viewpoint.
There's one
I
over
remember
here.
murdering someone in that building. I don't remember who I murdered in that building, though.
Why is it so desaturated? Is the animus not
It's,
synced enough?
yeah,
Is that... Ah, okay.
sure.
The weird thing about this game is that each of the towns have a different color correction, but they all have a color correction.
Yeah. It is quite strange.
I mean, it's neat. It's a neat detail.
Hi, friend.
Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
Alright, we killed someone. Thanks for watching. That was
We are-
Assassin's Creed.
We are a
It's-
true assassin.
The Templars all needed that one dude. He's
Yep.
dead. We can all go home.
Yep, it's true. Crusades are over. Everybody go home.
Thank God.
I mean, I guess technically the Crusades are over at this point in the game. They've pretty much already done what they needed to do.
That is accurate. So yeah, let's go, Duran.
A few coins, all I ask for is but a few coins.
Excuse me,
Scoot on over there.
No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir.
I do understand. You're poor.
I played this game once when it just came out, so my memory of it is a little iffy.
Just a few coins.
Look, I would give you money if I had that ability, but I don't get that till the next game.
No one's going to help you.
It does really fit more into Ezio's character that he just throws money around.
It is true.
Don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
No, can't get in there.
Ah, you've come to the right place.
Also realizing there's no treasure chests in this game.
Nope. There's just a bunch of side quests. And that's about it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, they don't really unlock anything.
They unlock the mission. You have
The
to
what?
do that. You have to do a set number before you can do the assassination.
But they're like the flags, right? Like the flags...
The flags I don't think do anything.
Oh yeah, the flags don't do anything. Those are just collectibles.
Why do they exist?
Why do the feathers exist in 2?
I think you do get something for the feathers, but I don't know what.
Your mom
A little
regains her
bird told me
sanity.
you'd be
Oh,
paying
right.
a visit. Al-Mualim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am.
Can you?
What can you
What
tell
is
me
this
about him?
camera
He is the
doing?
Grand Master of
I'm
the Knight's
changing the camera
Hospitality.
angle.
Ensure he keeps his
Okay.
quarters
Can you
in
either
their
turn up the volume or turn on
Beyond that,
subtitles?
I cannot
Because I
say.
can't really
There
hear.
are
There are no
First,
subtitles.
search the city.
It is really hard to hear their voice.
Alright. I will increase voice volume again.
I've turned Zare up to the point where he's quite louder than he was before. So that I could hear things.
See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather, and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's
It's
left of them, are as
appropriate
good a
that the
place as
camera's
any
so
to
far away
begin.
because I feel like I'm on
There's
the
an
other side of
abandoned
the
market
room.
northwest as well
Just
that
kind of
merits
trying to
watching.
listen really hard.
And Maria of
This
Jehoshaphat's
dialogue
church
is
to the
cut
west remains
very
a popular
poorly.
meeting place. These 3 locations should
Like,
be sufficient for your
There is
needs.
I
no
appreciate
pause
the
when
information
they
you
switch.
It will be put to good
Yeah.
use.
See that it is.
It will be done. See that it is.
I'll make you eat those words.
Nah, he's
Very-
alright.
Sonic Adventure 2, kind of. Not quite overlapping, really, but
So I
almost.
never, despite my propensity 100% games, I never 100%ed this game because I was awful at the time challenge mini quests, side mission words.
I never 100%ed this one. I almost 100%ed 2. I didn't do the feathers.
Yeah, I didn't do the feathers. I did everything else in 2.
But that was the only one. Other than Black Flag, that's the only one that I actually cared enough to 100%.
I actually like Black
Oh.
Flag.
This guy is upset.
I don't think walking towards him will help.
Hey, buddy.
I like how you just pause and wait for these arrow guys to
You should
drop.
dive into him off the roof.
We don't have the dive. We've forgotten it in our stab.
Yeah.
You just dived into that guy, though.
No, he hit him.
Something I remember was once I got the knife.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
Counter kills are ridiculously powerful in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, move it, Eagle. This is my perch.
You beat it.
This is Altair's perch.
Now I'm the bird.
Altair. Is Arabic for eagle. I am the eagle.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I assume that, like, the German word Adler is related to it in some capacity.
I don't think so.
They sound similar enough that I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but Fiona and the Fianna sound extremely similar, and there is no etymological link between the two. Despite their the leader of the Fianna being Finn, which is the masculine version of Fiona.
Alright, well, now it's time for me to look up etymology.
Anyway, this has been your Irish mythological lesson.
I learned.
Yep.
DuckDuckGo has that is a nice search engine, but doesn't give you automatic etymologies information.
Okay, this is accurate, but I thought there was like a Western style church that had a really tall viewpoint on it. I guess that must be it over there.
That one?
Yeah. I thought it was more like beat up looking than that one.
Nah,
I could be misremembering.
This is the Christian center of the game.
I'm just a monk.
Hey, you look familiar. What the hell do you want?
I just jumped off a building. I need to take a minute to rest.
Yeah, I can't
You
find
hear
any
about a
connection
lady?
between
The
Altair
archer
and
who
Aslan.
guards the eastern wing?
Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat.
Something,
Now you're
something,
lost at
Templar.
night.
I like
How can he
Jesus.
continue to work
I
knowing
want
what's
to
to come?
kill
He
people who
visits his
love
brother
Jesus
often,
in a different
so I
way
cover
than
for
I
him when I
do.
can.
You aren't there now.
No. I have family business of my
Also,
own to
people
attend to.
just don't.
Then
love
he'd best
Jesus.
hope the doctor
I'm
doesn't learn of his
basically ready to
desertion.
kill anyone,
He
honestly.
won't. Long as
Are
you
they
stay
foreign?
silent.
Don't worry.
Then I'm down to
You're
kill
still
they-
them.
safe with me.
Are
Like,
they living on land that I want? Cool. I'll kill them even more.
Yep. I like how it gives you like the little clue as if you're supposed to like piece this investigation together yourself. Like
when it just tells you.
it's like there are archers who are missing from their rooftop duties. Okay.
I wonder how that could have happened.
There's nowhere to go.
Help! I need help!
That really doesn't fit well when basically the only thing we've done in this city is murder archers on the roof.
Yeah.
I think I know why the archers are missing.
I'll have your hand for that.
The money!
Okay,
Coin,
so
no
Steal in my
laugh.
presence.
Few coins.
Double cost
this is the last time I'm going to bring up the shuffle because I know I don't want to harp on it forever. But one thing that I would like to request that you do at some point is just strut down a crowded street like you own the place.
I'll have to wait until I get like one of the rich districts opened. In like Jerusalem or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Fire
The
down
important part.
here.
Oh, I need to get inside. Can I get inside here?
decided to reduce prices on everything.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
He should stop acting like a child.
Careful.
Just
Don't.
wave your hand out in
I need
front
to be
of
careful that I don't poke the guard because he will get upset.
I mean, everyone else will get upset too. They just won't yell at you for it.
They won't try to kill me for it.
I mean, they'll yell at you. They just
Yeah,
won't-
that's what I meant. They won't try to kill you for it.
Double cost you your life.
Which is fitting with the Crusaders.
Oh, pardon me.
Good sir, I'm just an old
I never understood the purpose of carrying a jar on your
I
head.
need money, sir.
I need to get
Uh,
into this building.
balance.
hungry.
But
I beg
are your
you,
arms
sir,
not?
I beg of you, just a few coins.
If you're not strong enough, the balancing it on your head has your whole body supporting it.
You are not
Ah.
allowed to be here. Leave.
I have learned a thing today.
Doing it on your shoulder has a similar effect, but
Mm.
you can only have one arm
You're
on it.
somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Thank you for this knowledge.
This guy keeps telling me that I shouldn't be here.
Does he really have
Hey, buddy, did you hear about the missing archers?
Shade.
You're about to. Oh, never mind. Excuse me.
Hey, hey, Abdul, how was your day today? I don't know. A guy who was hanging off the roof asked me about the missing archers and fell off after threatening me. So, you know, same old, same old. That conversation didn't happen because Abdul's dead now.
Okay, I know there's like a secret way in here somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Yeah, there's like this thing that this game has that doesn't exist again until Syndicate.
And that is?
Secret ways to get in.
It's kind of sad that they removed
Can't
it.
I go down? He won't let me climb further down. I don't think that's right anyway.
There's a man doing a bizarre dance in the window.
Syndicate unfortunately marks them instead of having this game's figure out your own way in.
Yeah.
I don't even think you can turn the marks off.
Probably not.
Fall off the roof? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I was really hoping you'd fall forward.
The AI is programmed well enough that if a body falls from the roofs, they will like notice and freak out.
I'm also pretty sure it's programmed such that stealth kills generally fall
You
backwards.
must not be
Yeah.
of sound mind.
I'm not able to do this.
Go to the far left of it so that you're...
No, I can't go down. If I had the ability, I could drop and then catch myself again, but I forgot how to do that too.
Well, let's go to another building and
Come
learn
on.
that secret.
There we go.
Al-Mualim has mysterious powers.
Indeed.
You've forgotten how to grab something twice.
I mean, it may have been the stab,
He did
but
stab me. I'm sore. It's not that I can't do it, I just don't want to. Oh, there we go.
Tired. I'm tired.
There's a hole in this roof.
Do I have to assassinate something today?
we got a flag.
Yeah.
God, I didn't remember. I forgot there were so many fucking flags in this game. What
There
are you
are
people doing in here?
like
There's
a million.
guards on both sides.
Them had no
What do you
point to
think
speak
they're
of.
guarding?
Just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these
Well, I remember
nonsense
this
scratchings.
pickpocket.
Them's not nonsense.
They're
but
guarding
words
this
and letters.
Why's
fucking
the man
rancid
putting
old
words and
man.
letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube, if you ask me.
Must be important.
He's talking about
Give it here,
tubes.
and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
It can't be up
Well,
to
ain't you clever?
this guy can't be up to any good. Post
Maybe,
guards on either side of this alley. His
maybe
tube talk
it's
won't.
aliens, and they're the ones who are abducting guards, because there's
I'm
tubes.
just a monk.
Oh shit, you're right.
Just a monk. I want to
We have
save
to
this
protect-
man's soul.
We have to protect Romani Ranch.
I think monks are more about knowledge at this point.
And the knowledge is that I'm better than him.
Knowledge is a connection between Garnier and two men.
It's absolutely amazing that they programmed in an animation for them noticing you pickpocketed them immediately after you pickpocket them.
My favorite part about this is that I'm not allowed to be in here. These two guards would attack me if I tried to get past them. But the guy across the street, he sees me back here, and he's alright with it.
It's not his job. Look, you want to know what happens to people who do things that aren't their jobs?
Nope.
Ask the rooftop archers.
That guy is actually part of the world's first union, and
I'm in a lot of trouble.
he's not going to do anything he doesn't have to.
There we go. Needed to get some momentum, though.
High profile
I
stuff.
mean, I'm
was
not
trying.
guarding that alleyway.
I was trying to do the high profile jump all in one button press, but it just wasn't taking.
Am I being paid to guard that alleyway? No. I'm guarding this street. That alleyway is none of my business.
To be fair, there are two. That alleyway is both none of his business, and there are two guards right in front of them. It's reasonable to assume that you passed, and he doesn't know who's allowed in there or not.
Well, you're not the grodiest man in the world, so clearly you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah,
I don't know. You don't see under this hood.
I mean, we can.
Can you from across the
Altair?
street?
How fares your search?
I
for
guess, it
Garnier?
is a very
Because
narrow
I
hood.
can't from across this room.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here.
Oh yeah,
People
I forgot. If you walk over
committed
here,
to
then the
his
camera
walls.
angle changes.
It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them
don't
kidnapped brought here
understand.
from
Just
Jerusalem.
carry on a conversation
By
without
stealing
looking
his
at the
subjects from
person.
another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Gagne keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients.
Altair?
It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought.
So what does this
Give
guy
you leave
do
to
all
go.
day?
Managing.
Remove this stain from
Presumably
Akka
managing
Altair.
more assassins.
Yeah.
Perhaps it will help cleanse
Does
your
he
realm.
live here?
Rest here until you're ready to begin your
Probably.
mission.
I think there's a door out of here. It's just like locked.
So many weird design decisions in this game.
Strike Garnier Fructis. You have to assassinate him and uncover his recipe for amazing smelling hair.
Like, that was just the person who made that company's name. Like, it's this dude's name.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
I love you just fluffing jumps.
Happens a lot in the first game.
World's greatest assassin.
Pathfinding got a lot better in future games.
Yeah, because in this game it doesn't, like, in 2 it basically just guesses where you want to go and
Yeah.
It's
guides
great
you on.
because Altair, no matter how he fucks up a jump, he always reverts to his basic stance, which always looks so casual.
It's
So he's just always like, I meant to do that.
it's just like a cat.
Nobody pay attention to me.
Yeah, when a cat like screws up a jump or falls, they'll just pretend like it never happened, and then they'll go do something else.
Don't look at me. He could fucking break his spine on the edge of that cart, and he would like limp away, just and not look anyone in the eye. No one saw this.
I forgot that the PC Assassin's Creeds, at least 1, 2, and Brotherhood, I don't know about more than that, have the dumb button prompt things.
What do you mean? Oh, like button 1 instead of...
The assassin had the like the symbols instead of like...
Well, they're all like that, aren't they?
Do you mean the eye, right arm, left arm, feet thing?
Yeah. I'm almost certain it at least eventually starts telling you the buttons in a 360 configuration.
It does, yes. Oh. That guy... I think...
One of my favorite parts of Assassin's Creed 2 is the very beginning when Ezio is just fucking born. And it's like, wiggle your left arm, baby!
I love...
And your stab button.
I love these NPCs. They're so mad. They just push you.
Guards?
Just very upset.
Yeah, the guards don't care.
I can't run, but this guy can just fucking shove me around?
He's clearly not in his right mind. Nobody is going to blame him for what he's doing.
It's really satisfying once you get your tackle back. As you can teach those guys a lesson.
Oh no!
I mean, you could teach them a lesson now.
Yeah.
Don't attack the poor mentally ill man. He doesn't know what he's
Can't
doing.
I grab onto that ledge?
He doesn't have
Got a
access.
slope.
He doesn't have access to decent mental care.
I'm pretty sure that's an exit, not an entrance.
It's the fucking 1200s or something.
That building over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I said earlier that Catholics and Orthodox Christians don't exist yet, but I don't actually know if that's true.
Weren't they just all Catholics at this point? Yeah, it's after the Crusades. The Pope exists.
Yeah.
Deus Vult.
Yeah.
The Orthodox Church might exist at this point too, actually, because Byzantium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've played enough Crusader Kings.
Leave this place.
Leave this place.
The only thing I really know about Orthodox Christianity is that its imagery is less like gaudy than.
What happened here?
It's like the less gaudy Christian.
I realized I thought I was thinking of Orthodox Christian, but I was actually thinking of Episcopalian, which is basically just Catholicism without the Pope.
Uh-huh.
Because it's exactly as gaudy.
Who killed this person?
So what's Orthodox then? I know that basically all I know is that its symbology is much less so.
I want to do the viewpoint
much
first.
more trimmed down. It's a sleeker it's a sleeker Christianity for the new millennium.
I personally don't know anything about Orthodox, but
I
my
was
girlfriend
raised Baptist.
I know it's the
Normal
rest of
Baptist,
Christianity.
not Southern Baptist, I should be clear.
Why am I not allowed to climb up this?
Wait, is there a difference between Baptist and
Yes.
Southern Baptist?
Southern Baptists are like bigoted as fuck. Just go around the building and climb up.
I literally can't. It won't let me go past this point. I think I have to go do the cutscene first.
Climb to the left, maybe?
What is this building? Yeah. Normal Baptists, it's basically just, hey, baptism as a child is a little fucked up. You should baptize people when they're adults who can choose. Southern Baptist is that with a lot of bigoted Southern Christian beliefs. I know this because my church did not at one point, and when one of our pastors left, we hired a Southern Baptist.
Oh no.
That was an interesting time.
God. I see literally any game where you climb and it's like there's no gear.
No, help! Help me!
How
Help me!
how do you keep your muscles
You
from
must help me!
wearing out? Standing there for so long, just hanging on something for hours and hours.
Also, fun fact, because there were 6 of us in the youth group there, and I know how at least one other person turned out. At least a third of that youth group was queer.
The patient, not to kill him. There.
None of us.
No!
Give me your hand.
Don't touch me! Not
I
again.
remember this guy.
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help
He
me!
sure has bloodstains
Like
on
you
his
helped the others!
whatever.
This guy is
You took their
horrible.
souls!
Like, out of everyone that you murder in this game,
But not mine.
this is like the
No,
one guy who's
you'll
like,
not have
yeah,
mine.
he's got it coming.
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure?
Excellent.
Do you think I
Supposed to
want
be.
to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
other.
can't keep me here. I'll escape again.
No.
Altair, you could just
Break his legs,
murder him
both
now
of them.
and leave.
But there's people watching.
There's gonna be people watching with this film. It's like impossible to act like it was
God, I forgot that they just disabled his knee
Have you people
joint.
nothing better to do?
That's awful.
They just made it bend back on itself. The worst.
From a game design perspective, disabling the limits on a knee joint is perhaps the most upsetting way to represent a broken knee.
Yep.
Pretty much.
My legs. You bastard. Broke both my legs.
That guy has long, luxurious hair.
Get away from me.
One day we'll
Girl?
look back on this and
Girl,
laugh.
probably.
I'll kill you.
I doubt that.
Can't see the front though. Yep.
Don't do that again.
And now he's yelling at you!
Yeah. I forgot about that. That's like the challenge in this level is that there's those crazy guys wandering around, and if they get too close to you, they'll shove you into the guards and stuff.
He's awake.
It's you.
I want one of them to just like, you know, that you're an assassin and no one taken seriously.
It wasn't easy.
They're innocent civilians. If I assassinate them, I will lose health.
Well, yeah.
Because that's how that works.
Okay, to be fair to the game, the implication is that Altair has never taken damage once after getting stabbed. Because every time you take damage, you get less like Altair. at exactly the same level as stabbing innocents.
Let go your burden. I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a kind
the
child simply
surreal
because he wails?
visions you have after murdering people.
Father.
It gets even more surreal in later games where you can turn it on and off.
But then you'd answer for his burns.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I
And I
sought
was
to repair.
considering going to the
I
Wikipedia
admit,
article
without
for
the piece of Eden,
Orthodox
which you stole from
Christianity,
us,
and
my progress was slowed. But
no, there's so much to read
My
about
gods are proof
a
of
religion
this.
I do not care
They were
particularly
madmen
much
before
about.
I found and freed them from
I also
the
love how
prisons
he
of
like
their own
teleports
minds.
away and he's like, I'm over here now. And the camera
And
just
with my death,
zooms in.
madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I
There's a
know.
lot to say.
Yeah.
That bloodstained feather thing is still so weird to me.
Okay, time to go.
Symbolic.
Excuse me.
See, that pratfall doesn't make you less Altair, like...
It's great. It's like anytime you fall over, it's like just so wimpy.
It is.
You don't get, you can't roll into it or anything. It's just.
Oh
you
no.
just kind of roll over and stop.
I wasn't expecting that.
I didn't know they could grab in this game.
That's another broken limb for you.
You're a dead man.
Come on.
Down the window bigger for the blade.
Yeah, that's why the match is so good. Another good thing about Assassin's Creed 2 is that Ezio gets like a rapier or something. Therefore, sword fighting is even more fun.
There are a lot of weapons you can use in Assassin's Creed 2.
I thought you were going to say that Ezio gets 2 dual blades, which...
Wow, Ezio having...
How come Da Vinci lets you get 2 blades?
You know why.
Altair, please, just climb.
What have I done wrong? Please help me. Anyone.
I always
saw people.
I always hate it whenever Altair just like decides not to climb because then he just stands up against a wall awkwardly.
No. I don't want it.
I saw
I like this
people.
wall.
I saw people saying that Da Vinci and his guy are gay, and Assassin's Creed is unrealistic. History?
Yeah.
Ever heard of the Renaissance?
Ever heard of Da Vinci? Like, dude was gay.
Dude was gay. A whole lot. Very gay, even a bunch.
And if you listen to Fate, trans. I like how unlike most of the characters in Fate who are women, who the game just treats as always women, Da Vinci is like, no, I'm trans, fuck you.
Isn't it so sad that Isaac Newton never found a woman to love him? He died a virgin and never loved anyone except for this one man who he wrote many love letters to in his diaries. How sad.
What news, Altair?
Gagne is dead.
Here's a feather.
I swear I didn't just
Then you
coat
should
someone
return
else
to
this
Masyaf
feather in
with
someone
news of
else's
your
blood.
victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then,
It's a
or
really
would you
good
have me
feather.
read your mind?
What do you
Only
think he
the
wanted
blood
from
of
these
a
people?
fucking
That he would keep
murderer.
them and experiment on them as he did.
Fucking asshole.
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair.
I'll tell you.
Doesn't
I'll
matter
tell you
what
why.
it is or why. Only that he's
I'll tell
dead.
you, I feel like we
Gagne
don't.
seemed to believe he was
You
helping
don't
these
tr-
people.
Is that what you saw?
You don't think
No.
I'm worth your
What I
time.
saw was not a place of healing, but of
Everything
pain.
is permitted.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
This
Forget I spoke. of it.
Altair has
I
finally
already
learned
have.
the true meaning of that saying.
Fast-forwarding
I
memory.
love how at the end there, the guy says, so why are we having this conversation? And Altair says, I don't know. Forget we ever had it. And then the cutscene ends.
Ah,
Oh, I think I get teleported back to...
thank.
Yeah.
Well, you can ask. You can. It asks you if
When
you
you are
want to.
exposed
Yeah,
fast
to
I can't do it at
resources from
will. It
rooftops
just...
and into structures is a use.
Why does this game not have fast travel?
Have you news for me, Altair?
Who's this guy?
Gagne Denaplus is dead.
Excuse me.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a
I'm
more
the number
agreeable
one
outcome.
assassin.
And
You don't
yet,
get to be Almwellon's
What
favorite.
is it?
Oh,
It's me.
the doctor
oh man, we're
insisted
gonna
his
get our
work
like
was
wrestling
noble.
belt back.
And looking back, those who
Yeah.
were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery.
I love that
There are
Altair's
plants, Altair.
cloak has like a little
Herbs
beak.
from distant lands.
You said
can
when
cause a man to
coin
take leave of
fails,
his
they
senses.
resort to bribes.
So great are the pleasures it brings.
You,
Men may even
I guess you
become
can bribe
enslaved
people
by
with
it.
like
You think
sex.
these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Or
Yes.
goods.
If it
It's-
truly was as
It's
you
like the
describe
sack with the dollar sign on it, but it's just the
This
sack.
seems a strange method of control.
There's no money.
Our enemies have accused me of
So,
the same.
just the sack.
promise
So,
of
like I
parents.
said, sex.
They think
Yes.
it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. But I drug you as Garnier.
Oh,
I heard overflowing with women and pleasure.
They do not know the
Almwellon,
truth. of it.
please stop
Which is how
talking.
it
I
must
want my
be.
belt.
But if they
I'm
knew
so
the
excited
truth
about
of
my
it,
belt. Can you
they'd
see
always
me
seek
wiggling?
peace.
Then they would not fear us.
This is my excited wiggle and my excited twirl.
Each time you continued with
You
your
were
work,
doing this thing where you was
another
turning
rank
left
is
and right.
restored to you.
Yeah, that.
As is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
It's like somebody just told him.
Huh?
Someone just told him that there was pussy, and he was like, "Where's the pussy?"
Yeah. Championship assassin.
Throwing knives and tackling.
Oh yes.
Tackle.
Oh, I see. The belt gives him the lumbar support to tackle.
Yeah.
The belt represents his championship, and now he can use his signature move without anyone telling him that he's stealing it.
I'm not allowed to tackle in here though. This is a sacred place.
Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly.
Only in the ring.
You won't often get a second chance to strike.
I forgot this game just has a jump button because it's
God,
utterly useless.
that dainty little hop.
Yep.
It is utterly and completely useless.
Yep.
It's so
It's
dainty.
there. It is really good if you do it in front of the guards. They'll attack you
Let nothing
because jumping is
No.
illegal.
But if you sneeze in front of the guards, they'll attack you.
It's true.
If you blink in front of the
If you
guards,
bump
they'll
into a
attack
guard
you.
because someone else threw you into them, they will attack you.
And not the other person. Oh!
Get fucked, lady.
She just got airtime!
Coming for you. They call me the freight train. Get out of my way.
Altair, your championship belt has made you go mad.
Truly.
This is what caused the original problems.
My favorite part about it too is how Altair just like hunches over, so you can see him like he's ready. He's coming for
My,
you.
my favorite part.
Snooty.
my favorite part is you don't take damage for it, so canonically Altair did this.
Yep. Get out the way. Oh, you can only knock one person over at a time.
What happens if you try to knock one of the assassin guards over?
I don't know. I don't know if... I think they will attack you, but... I honestly don't remember.
Do your weapons become unlocked, or you just die?
I don't know. I think you can fight them, but... I don't know. Maybe you can just knock them over and they won't do anything. They're just so used to Altair just being a dick to everybody that they're like, well, alright.
Yeah,
he's doing this again. He got his stupid belt back.
Stupid belt. I told him we should have just burnt it and, like, given him a bandolier of knives, but no, he's gotta have the belt.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings.
I love what fucking football hunch he does.
Where is he going? Is he from someone?
I entirely forget there's a no man's land here.
Yeah, and there's about as much to do in it as an actual no man's land. Like, I completed that viewpoint that we just passed, and there's still nothing on the map. Wait, which way is Jerusalem? Handy road sign.
Left.
I guess left.
Handy English road sign.
Damascus. Yeah. You're headed to.
Yeah, I think Jerusalem's on the way. Sorry. This is, like, this whole area is a lot bigger than it looks. So.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
There's several crossroads. I think you can switch paths if you need to.
This whole area is just fucking awful.
Yep.
I'm remembering it now.
Oh. Alright.
Whoa.
Alright, horse had to stop for a minute to admire the other horse.
I mean, same. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. Help, I've been destroyed by Twitter.
You've been destroyed by your own.
Oh, that's not a guard, that's a flag. I feel cheated.
I mean, if you were going for 100%, that would be way better.
I seem to be going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it looks like. So, not in the direction of Damascus.
I want a different horse. This horse sucks. I want this horse.
5 minutes later, you're gonna say this horse sucks too.
Well, this one is taking me in the right direction, so...
You're punishing your horse for a wrong turn?
Maybe. How do I get down there? This way. Nope. Okay. Oh.
Jump.
Yeah. Weird pathfinding happened.
There are 100 flags in this area?
Yep.
That's more than there are feathers in like, I mean, that's actually exactly how many feathers there are.
Yeah, there's 100 feathers in each city. Or is it 100 feathers overall?
I believe it's 100 feathers overall.
900 flags in this game.
Yeah, it's 100 feathers overall.
There's a lot of collectible stuff. We still haven't found a Templar, which are actually my favorite. Okay, that's Damascus, so I gotta go the other way. Or
I think south?
Yeah, I need to go this way.
Yeah.
Road signs are not helpful. Excuse me, sir. I did not run into him.
I don't know. I'd probably react that way if someone nearly clipped me with a horse.
Wow.
It's just...
If I don't walk as slow as possible past the guards, they attack me.
Is there a thing? Do the guards stop you from going through area transitions, or?
I think they might, but I don't know for sure.
Let's say fuck them then and just run.
Basically.
Run, 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 run. Or die.
The horses, the guards aren't smart enough to ride horses of their own, so none of them can keep up with me.
Well, yeah, that would be breaking the speed limit.
If they ride a horse, they'll have to arrest each other.
That guy's a Templar. I don't think I'm ready for this fight.
Grab your hidden blade. Any counter with the hidden blade is an insta-kill.
Yeah, but it's really hard to counter with the hidden blade.
I don't think I can counter these guys. I cannot counter him with the hidden blade.
I'm almost certain you can counter Templars. It's really, really hard.
I probably can't do it yet.
I know the animus is like that.
I think also just attacking with the hidden blade over and over is good for murdering people.
But yeah, I like the Templars because it's actually like the Templar fights are actually like more difficult than most of the rest of the combat in the game.
They're like exciting.
Yeah.
Things happen when you fight Templars.
And it's because it's one of those things that you can just like, you know, you fall into an alleyway and oh hey, there's a Templar here. He's just hanging out.
I love Altair's stupid little arm wiggle. He's running.
All the assassins do that. Like every protagonist of every game does that. Probably because they've used the same engine for so long.
Does the Origin protagonist do it? Because that's a different engine.
That's true. I don't know if he does.
Oh, the animus is making everything so blurry.
That goes to Damascus.
Yes, the animus.
Yeah. That's the great thing about Assassin's Creed. If anything fucks up the stream, you can just blame the animus.
That's true.
I'm glad Haley showed that. Haley confirmed that it wasn't my internet.
Congratulations.
I guess it is just a bad
day.
A bad day for stream. Okay. How in God's name am I supposed to get up here? I guess I do have to go this way.
No way out.
Yeah, I haven't changed any of the settings on the stream since last time, so I am.
I wonder if it looks the same on. If it looks the same on the Twitch stream.
I know it was
no,
a bit
it's much clearer on
Is it as choppy as it was before, though?
It's moving pretty choppily. I wasn't sure if that was just because I'm streaming twice.
It could be. Okay, I need to go this way.
Starting to look less blurry. So that's good.
Yeah.
There is a lot of motion going on right now.
Right now it just looks like it's kind of on like an old, like it's, I don't know, mode 7. It looks like mode 7 3D on the Super Nintendo.
Now we moved up a generation.
Yeah, this is.
We're in the 32-bit.
Yeah, we're on the Sega CD now.
You could have said the GBA.
That also works. Yeah, this is a GBA game now.
This kind of does look like the level of quality you got from that GBA videos thing.
Yeah.
And now it's basically clear.
Yeah. It looks like, it basically just looks kind of like it has a filter on it now. Which actually looks kind of, oh!
And there we go.
There we go.
Why do we care about the guards? Why don't we just run past them all?
I don't know. Okay.
Part of the game. I mean, I guess it makes sense for this part of the game to look like Afghanistan and Metal Gear Solid 5 because
You just fucking plowed through that huge group of people.
I see that we're playing as Venom Altair in this run.
You were going the right way, I think.
Right way.
Yes.
Right. Does it, like, loop around again?
Maybe not.
I'm
but
pretty sure
I think that was a three-way there, and we both chose the wrong path.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
sign.
hold
There's
on.
a sign
that says Jerusalem this way.
That left should be Jerusalem.
Yeah. Wow, that guard didn't fall over. I ran through him and he didn't fall over.
He was prepared.
He was ethereal.
Prepared. A phantom.
You are actively seeking out crowds of people to bowl.
It's like playing bowling. It's hard to resist.
Wait,
bowling
you
3.
typically have to resist while you're bowling? Is it like in the middle of your pins being set, you have the urge to bowl on another lane?
I mean, don't you?
I can't say that I haven't had the temptation.
Okay, look, if we're talking about things I've had the temptation to do, there are a lot of things.
Not that I haven't bowled since like 1999.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jerusalem.
I don't think I've bowled since I was in 5th grade. How old are you in 5th grade?
What year is 5th grade? How old are you
5?
in 5th grade? 5? I don't think you're 5 in 5th grade.
No, if you're asking what you... Yeah, it's literally the question I asked, so I assume...
Is when you are...
10 or 11.
10 or 11. That was no, wait, I think I might have bowled more recently than that. Maybe when I was 18.
Yeah, but you're also older than me.
What does that have to do with anything?
When we're calculating the year.
Oh, years.
Some of the guards in Jerusalem have golden hats.
Jerusalem, baby.
It's true.
The temples here.
The comforts of a fine life can be yours.
Several temples.
Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend
Did they
against an
replicate the
uncertain
Western
future.
Wall?
Protect the ones you love. Work hard, and you will be rewarded. Talal provides.
So I would have last bowled in
Who
2003?
knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend against an uncertain future.
I don't even know
Protect
when the last time I
ones you
bowled
love.
was.
Work hard, and you will
I
be
only know it
rewarded.
because it was
Talal
5th grade.
provides.
Okay, can I beat you up yet? Almost. I have to follow you for a bit.
Beat them up
Remember,
in
you
the
have to
alleyway.
find a big rich street of rich people.
Is he literally just gonna take like 5 steps over here?
Yep.
Okay, there is another actual alleyway.
Time to go to an alleyway after giving my big incendiary speech. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to me.
He's got bodyguards. I always think these mercenary guys are wearing like balaclavas and stuff from the back.
What is it that you want? Never have I seen such insolence.
Ouch.
I find when you're unarmed, being defensive doesn't really work out well.
No, but being aggressive doesn't either, because you can't. You can't. You don't have a combo. You just punch.
You can counter though.
No, you can't.
I thought you could.
Not in this game.
Grab him and throw him back.
Yeah, I think when you're unarmed, the grab is the most powerful.
Well, it worked. Oh.
And then we failed.
What? How? Why? What happened?
I don't know.
He was getting up to tell you the information.
And then he winked out of existence.
Well, you know how it goes.
Turn back now.
Excuse me.
Where did he go?
My favorite thing about rounded things like this is this exact situation. What? Did that guy just climb off?
Yeah, he did. He left.
Look, I heard what happened to the rooftop archers in Acre. Also, why were the rooftop archers related to Asylum, dude?
I don't know.
Any man willing to work can have his due. Come, speak with me. Let me tell you what Talal can offer. The comforts of a
Oh, I saw the Alaxamas. There it is.
Yeah, I know they rendered like a few actual landmarks as accurately as they can.
Not as much as two, but
yeah.
It's something. It's the Temple Mount. That's what's important.
Any man willing to work can have his due. Come, speak with me. Let me tell you what Talal can offer. The comforts of a
so you're just gonna not punch that guy then?
Nah, I don't need to.
What the future holds, what strategies tomorrow may bring. Defend against an uncertain future. Protect the ones you love.
Oh my god.
Trying to outsmart this woman.
This is the most convicted beggar.
The beggars in this game are really bad.
She needs a few points.
How tall is this viewpoint?
Not that tall, it looks like.
Somewhere to climb.
Also, a nice thing about later games, being able to jump up to a ledge.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh.
Be gone.
Wow, you know, they usually don't listen.
The life of an archer. The life of an archer in Jerusalem. A head just pops up on the roof. Keep walking, buddy.
Whoa. Don't mind me.
That move right there is always the most nerve-wracking for me. Jumping backwards to grab something. It's awful.
With your...
You can do it right there on... I don't know.
Altair's 9 fingers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, just looking at the building.
Oh, such beautiful workmanship here. I feel enlightened. I feel like I know more about Jerusalem.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels.
Oh, there's fat guys here.
Nazara, if I'm not mistaken,
I like these guys.
it looks like you're on a crowded street.
I am. I think this is the rich district in Jerusalem, actually. Because I think you start in the rich district.
It said 2 out of 11 viewpoints in the rich district of Jerusalem.
There you go.
You kind of have to do it in like a different direction.
You have to like hold forward for like half a second and then bring it back. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Me on my way to take your man. The only way to travel. Oh, I feel such joy.
And now you fucking tackle everyone.
I don't want to tackle that guy. That guy will teach me a lesson if I tackle him.
I can only tackle. There's a beggar there. Tackle him.
Yeah, right. Where did she go? There she
Right
is.
there in the corner. Holy fuck! She went flying.
She's all right. She'll live.
She's going to contact the beggar's coalition, and they're all going to fucking mess you the fuck up now that you did that.
Oh no.
No, no, whatever will he do? It's not like we're murderers.
No, I'm an assassin.
Yeah, there's a difference.
I'm pretty sure you've murdered several people.
Nah. Assassined several people.
It was all strategic.
I don't think having a reason for it makes it not murder.
Listen.
Oh.
I think...
Hi.
Once again.
Whatever.
Fuck assassin lady. This is true love interest.
You saw too much.
I think you have to look at every building instead of the actual text.
This is not the way to drop down.
No, it's not.
I think you should do it anyway.
I'll probably hurt myself very badly.
I don't think any falls in this game are directly lethal. I think
No, you definitely take fall damage.
You do.
you do, but I think none of them kill you from fall.
I beg to differ.
I'm
I
pretty
probably
sure the
wouldn't have...
tallest building would do it.
Yeah, like, I don't think I would have died if I jumped off that building, but if you jump off, like, one of the towers onto, like, the ground, not to another rooftop, I'm pretty sure that'll kill you.
I like how Altair just can go, like, 20 feet down into a dead drop without any
Here
problems.
deprives me of both. What do you want?
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Ask that you perform some menial task in an effort to redeem yourself. So be out with it.
You should
I
sweep
like
your
that
floors,
sound.
buddy.
The one they call Salah.
Oh my god!
Here, I'll sweep them for you.
Not mine.
Look at all much dust I'm kicking
His
up.
death benefits the entire land.
Do you deny his death benefits you as well?
Such
Yeah,
things do
Roomba's
not
installed
concern
on
me.
my feet.
Your actions
You ever hear of a
very much
Roomba?
concern me.
Then don't help me. I'll find him myself.
The new big thing.
Wait.
The 11th.
Pound by the chessboard.
It's a Roomba. It's a sheep
you know where to
that
begin
just
your search.
rubs itself.
I can think of 3 places.
Sounds
South of
adorable.
here, in the markets that line the border
Doesn't
between
it?
the Muslim and Jewish districts.
One of us
To the
needs to
north
tell
near the
Nemi
mosque
of
this
this.
district,
Oh,
and east in
indeed.
front of St. Anne's Church. Close to the
I'm
Barbary.
full screen, you go tell Nemi.
Everything.
I'm
It's
also.
enough to get you started, and more than you deserve.
Well, I guess Nemi's being denied. Anyway, hi stream, you have no idea who that is.
Unless
Also,
you're
hi,
new
Zara,
and you're
you
watching
have-
this
Yeah.
stream.
Hi Sarah, you also have no idea who this is.
But Nemi, if you're watching this, hi, you know who Nemi is.
Also, like, if you're several other people in our friend group.
Hey Nemi, get this. Roomba. I hope you enjoyed that joke. It was mine, not Fiona's.
Alright, I got the flag. We're good.
Thank God.
Excuse me,
It's
fat
not a
man.
flag, it's a cross.
It was a flag of a cross. Can I push this guard? Excuse me. No, I can.
You put your hand right on his face.
Could I interest you in... exactly what I need. Well, there's more. Much more. Come, could I interest you in some of what I have to offer?
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are
Former
you
challenge. I
I don't know.
don't see a quest marker, so I don't think I have to do them.
Saying informer instead of informant just really pisses me off.
Why?
I don't know, because the word is informant, not informer.
Game Informer would beg to differ.
That's a...
Salah understands your pain.
There we go.
What you lack, he will provide. All that
I'm
is
just
asked is an
imagining
honest day's
a
work.
magazine called
Small
Game
sacrifice
Informant.
for great reward. Who knows what
Here's
the
all
future
of the
holds,
secrets.
What tragedies tomorrow may bring. Defend against an uncertain
We've got
future.
people on the
Protect
inside
ones
to
you
tell you
love.
about all
Work
these
hard,
games.
and you will
And
be
it's very
rewarded.
illegal.
Salah
The
provides.
people on the inside are the marketing department.
No, we're spies. We're here to.
Okay, now we're actually gonna punch this.
Game Informant is the publication that companies buy to learn about the secrets of other companies. Here's what Nintendo. They just sell specific issues to specific people. So Nintendo has an issue about like, here's what Sony's doing, and Microsoft gets one. Hey, you hear? I hear Sega's coming back in a big way.
Hey, you hear games? I hear other companies make games.
I'll wait to see if this other mercenary leaves.
Maybe it's just the magazine that like international spies who are also gamers read.
Oh. Oops.
You die now.
You die now.
You'll regret that.
How can one expect to defeat me? May God have mercy on your soul.
I don't understand the timing of this at all.
How simple.
Did we win?
I have nothing to say to you.
Speak to
I
me.
threw him into a wall, and the other guys were just like,
your
"Whoa!
choice.
All right, let's get out of
You
here."
won't stop the work he does. Cannot stop
Walls are hard.
Stop
I don't
what?
want to get thrown into
What
one.
work?
Okay, good news, he didn't fall out of existence this
Journey
time.
where?
Bad news, he seems to be phasing his hand
And
through
when
our
the
body.
time comes, they are sent to attack.
And the wall.
Where's this warehouse? And why
Also,
Accra?
Talal tells me what I
just
need to know.
Personal space.
weirdly bigger than you.
He's safer.
He is very tall.
he's
But
standing
he's
on
not
something.
just tall. He's like, it's like he's been scaled up like 1.2.
I forgot that you just stabbed these guys after you beat them.
My favorite part of that whole exchange is the fact that since he was standing on something, when I stabbed him, I stabbed him in the kidney, and then he died.
I mean, kidneys are important.
They are
It
a
would
vital.
kill you immediately.
Neither would a stomach wound. Stomach wounds are notoriously slow to kill and notoriously painful while they do so.
True.
I'm not hurt. I was very lucky on that.
Unfortunate. Getting stabbed anywhere seems like a pretty fucking shitty
There
deal.
are very few places that you can be, deeply stabbed without bad things happening.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
It's not as bad as being shot, because there's no hydrostatic shock.
Or shrapnel or anything.
Yeah, it's less the shrapnel and more the fact that when the energy transfers, it sends out shockwaves through your body, and since your body's mostly water, it shakes around a bunch, which can tear up your internal organs, which is why there's really no good place to get shot, because you've got arteries, everywhere.
You saved this nun. Good job.
Thank you.
I don't know if she's a nun. I think she's wearing a headdress.
Yeah. Thank you.
Get him!
I'll use my small knife.
Time to die.
Oh, this guy's helping me.
Yeah, because the people like you.
Now they don't.
I mean, I feel like there's a level between obstructing someone while they chase after you and aiding a murder.
Yeah.
Not a murder. Assassination.
I don't think you had a target against that guard in particular.
This guy, though.
That was a murder.
He was gonna get me.
Was he?
Yeah.
And is paranoid he's gonna get me a good defense?
Okay, make sure you're looking at the building again. You can never look at the town. My one true love. The dome.
Right?
Just wish I could make him have his hand on it.
punch into the dome.
It can never be!
I love would be forbidden.
Take it from here.
It really does make sense for Altair's one true love to be buildings.
Does it?
Yeah, he spends so much time rubbing his body all over them.
I mean, he also spends a lot of his time, like, laying on top of corpses. Or soon-to-be corpses.
We live in harsh times, do we not? I am
We live in harsh times, so run this obstacle course.
Strange disappearances in the rich district.
We live in harsh times.
Talal's men saw my face. My
I'll show you how I run. Zoop,
Would you
zoop,
be kind
zoop,
enough to
zoop.
eliminate them for me in exchange for the information?
I wish the time limits weren't too strict to do that.
Stealth assassinate all targets.
I'm going to have to watch the VOD later so I can find you doing the shuffle and like make a clip of it because
I love you diving through the stands and then
Trying to
just
climb.
ducking.
There we go.
So you only need to be stealthed while you assassinate them.
Yeah, there's
Once
another-
you're done.
There's another marketplace here too. This is the big one I'm always thinking of. This is the public one.
This is the one where it's not illegal to be in.
Excuse me.
There was a bit of wood there that you could stand on.
Yeah.
And jump.
I was just trying to get down.
Come see what I have to offer.
It's really not necessary. Hi, friend.
you're looking for somebody? How? Just got your hand on your sword.
You could try to climb up and I don't know, knife him.
Well, no, I just want to wait until there's not a guard looking.
Huh?
It looks like when you're stabbing them from in the back, you're getting them in the lung.
Now
The
that
lungs
guard
go
is going to be
down that far?
suspicious.
You kind of get them in like the side of the chest.
It looks more like near the waist. I think you're just a kidney stabber.
Kidney stabber. Hey, there's some monks over there.
We'll have to take a good close look next time you stab someone from behind. I'm almost certain it's like the side of their ribs. Nope, can't climb up slopes.
Oh, oh.
Slopes are illegal.
Two combats.
I was standing on the roof, apparently. Come on, here, work with me
cross
here.
around the building. Yeah, like that.
I'm too used to this not being tedious.
That's a pretty good description of going back to That's a pretty good description of going back to Assassin's Creed 1. Just for everything.
Yeah.
This dome is more fantastic than the previous one.
It's a pretty good.
I don't know.
So
I
shiny.
don't know, it's a little corroded.
I mean, yeah.
Kiss it.
Masonry!
My one true love. Just gravitated toward it.
Gotta get on that cement.
I don't think this is cement, Haley.
I gotta get on.
Can we talk for a minute about where I'm standing?
I like how Altair is looking down, like...
It's like, huh.
The building.
Perfectly
Just
executed.
an average day on a bench, huh, fellas?
Altair,
I like how you can assassinate the informant.
here's what I learned about Talal.
You
He's
can
a powerful
assassinate anyone.
slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He
If
pays
you're not a
tribute to the
fucking
city
coward.
guards so he can operate in the shadows. But from
You can,
what you showed me
like, at
today,
max health,
I'm
you can
sure
assassinate,
have
like,
the same
10
fate as
people
the others.
before you get
Thank you again,
problems.
Altair.
Oh right, you desynchronize if you just kill random civilians.
Yeah.
Altair's a dick, but he's not that much of a dick.
You don't desynchronize if you take falls that aren't lethal, though. So he is just as bad at climbing as we are.
Has there been an Assassin's Creed yet where you actually play as the modern day guy? I feel like they were leading up to that, and then nobody was enthusiastic about it.
It
so
happened,
technically, yes.
like, there's bits in 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not full on like an entire game where you play as him.
I've played 2 and 3. I know that there's like some platforming, but I don't.
And there's a bit of assassinating too.
I would enjoy an Assassin's Creed game that takes place like in the semi-modern.
I mean, that's basically Watch Dogs.
Come to waste more of my time.
The closest it's come is Britain,
That is for me
which
to decide.
was good. Syndicate was a good game.
Very well.
God,
Here's
I
what I
need to play
know.
Watch Dogs
He
too.
traffics in
My
human
computer
lives,
doesn't run
kidnapping
it, though, so
Jerusalem
I'm gonna have to
citizens
get
and
it,
selling them into slavery.
I don't think it's on the
His
Switch
base
yet.
is a warehouse located
Syndicate
inside the
also
heart
the
of
only
North
mainline game that stars a woman.
He prepares a caravan for travel.
Good.
I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I
Uh,
can avoid his men,
tech-
Bilal himself should prove little
I
challenge.
guess.
I
if
wouldn't
you're
call
counting
Liberation
that,
or
Liberation
Listen to
technically.
you. Such
I would
arrogance.
not. Liberation was on the PSP.
Did
Yeah.
Liberation get remade
No.
though?
It did.
For the PS3?
It did, but like it was originally on the PSP. I would not call it a mainline one.
I gotta get that feather.
This is a battle of wits.
Alright.
Rest, prepare, cry in the corner. Do whatever it is you do before a mission. Only make sure you do it.
I like how salty this guy is because he got his brother killed.
Well, I also got his arm cut off.
I think that is also fair, but I think the brother
I mean, yeah.
was
Probably a bigger sticking point.
Although I don't know, I have lost family. I have not had my arm cut off. I feel like you can move on from losing family. You can't really move on from losing an arm.
No, I'm not gonna grab that. Okay, so that took off 4 health bars. So at this point in the game, it is absolutely like I'm certain that I could die from falling off of something.
At this point in the game, you are only half Altair right now. Altair got this weird sense of deja vu.
One of my favorite things about like being able to nudge people out of the way is that if you don't move, then you just basically like
you just touch them.
You just put your hands on them.
Excuse me, lady.
Please.
Oh
my finger look weird?
His hand glitching around.
Playing some sort of weird zone defense with this guy. Excuse me. Excuse me. He doesn't know what to do.
Sorry. Or no.
Alright.
How many times do I have to do this? Oh my god!
Okay, that bit needs to be cut out.
Yeah. Oh my god, I could watch that forever.
I wasn't even looking at him, it was just... Nope.
Nope. Nope.
It's like...
Nope.
It's like it's like a dog trying to get to the puppy treats and you're like just reading a newspaper, keeping them away from it.
Yeah. Is he gonna fall off the roof? No.
No, they fall backwards.
Yeah.
Although that slope might be enough that it's not quite enough that they slide. Because there are a bunch of slopes in 2 that cause them to slide.
I don't know how you could even stop doing that. My mind is still on loop. There is currently a GIF playing in my mind non-stop.
Uh-oh. No, I'm a monk. I don't have any money. Go away.
I should run away.
I mean, monks tended to have money. Like, we're talking about the scholarly monks.
This is the worst combination.
Yeah, in like the more difficult parts of the game, they really ramp up the number of annoying NPCs.
The pushman and the beg lady.
Oh, that nearly got you.
Like that guy closed in on me. That wasn't fair at all.
Womp.
Oh dear.
What now, slaver?
It's Organization
Do not call me
13.
that. I only wish to help them, as I myself was helped me.
You do no kindness in
Save
prison.
me.
Clock tower going on
Imprisoning
outside.
I keep them safe,
Something about.
preparing them for the journey that lies
I
ahead.
feel like I've
What
mentioned this
journey?
before, but
It is a
something
life
about
of
the
servitude.
Organization 13 uniforms
You know
just,
nothing.
just
It was
bothers
folly
me
to
so
even
much.
bring you here.
They look
To think that you
really
might
heavy
see
to
and
wear.
understand.
I understand well enough.
And
Show
they look
yourself.
hot, but I don't think they're actually heavy. They're just black fabric and some zippers.
They look like gigantic cloaks, but made out of
did
like
not call
heavy
me
hoodie
here.
material,
I came on my own.
and that just seems like the worst sensory health for me to wear.
Who unbarred the
For you to wear,
Clear
that's
the path.
quite
Did
possible.
you once raise your blade against a single man of mine, huh? No. All this I
Anyway,
did
this
for
isn't
you.
that game.
Step into the light then, and I will grant you one final favor.
Oh dear.
Sweatpants. They look like clothes made out of sweatpants.
I love
like,
sweatpants.
Just like
Now
a
I stand
sweat,
before you.
but a sweatpants cloak.
What is it you desire?
Could you wear a
Come down
sweatpants
here.
cloak?
Let us settle this
I
with
mean,
honor.
I
Why
wear
must it always
sweatshirt
come to
and
violence?
sweatpants, not
That's-
probably
Seems I cannot
the same amount of
You do not wish to
fabric.
help
That's
yourself.
very, very
I
different. This
cannot
is
allow
like
my work to be threatened.
an entire
You leave me
blanket
no choice.
made of
You must die.
sweatpants.
That
hanging
sounds
off your
great.
body.
This will teach you not to trespass.
I can.
I will end your life.
Oh, these are strong guards. They take 2 hits to counter kill. Or I can just
Yeah,
use the hit
it
blade.
must. Yeah, the hidden blade.
No more delay. Be done with him.
The only downside to using the hidden blade is that I don't get any sort of defense if they do hit me.
I think you also need to be focusing on them with hidden blade.
Die, infidel!
No. You can't actually attack with the hidden blade yet.
Ready?
How is this possible?
I use my small knife.
I didn't know there was a counter kill animation for the throwing knives.
Yep.
I always
Yeah.
just threw them.
In combat, if you go to the throwing knives, then you pull out your knife and you can use that instead.
Also throw them.
Incompetence! What's wrong with you?
I meant the knives, but yes, you can also throw them.
I can also
in.
throw men. That's not going to do me any good.
I'm so glad they just left this ladder here.
Keep him away from me!
You put. Hi! Dude, you just saw me fight like 8 dudes at once.
Oh, come on. Oh, right.
Well, this might be the most effective man.
I forgot that you need to lock on to enter combat mode, which is the dumbest thing.
My favorite kill animation is one of Ezio's combat hidden blade kills, where he just stabs them a whole bunch.
You kind of do that in this game too, but you only have the one hidden blade, so.
Yeah. Also, man, I wish Assassin's Creed 2's multiplayer still worked. It was some fun multiplayer.
You've nowhere to run now. Share your
You should
secrets
probably
with
wait
me.
to talk to that till next
My
game.
part is played.
I seem to remember that chase taking like 1,000 times longer the last time I played this.
What brother?
I don't remember any of this.
I remember this one specifically because I remember chasing this guy, because I'm pretty sure he just runs in a loop. And I remember chasing him for like forever before I finally caught him.
I just step aside and get some water. What did I miss?
I murdered a dude.
What do you mean?
Nice.
He's monologuing.
Good.
As you do when you're murdered.
Unfit for even the most
I
menial
like this guy's
tasks.
cornrows.
No, I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No, you profit from the war, from lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are.
Templars are good, assassins are
Wall
bad.
off your mind. They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this?
Or actually, I don't think we
No,
actually know if these
not
guys
yet,
are
it
working
seems.
with the Templars.
But you will.
They are. I mean, we do.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if in game we actually know that like the conspiracy is as widespread as it is.
I don't remember. The only things I remember of this game are the assassin lady and the ending thing.
I like how your like actual assassination target isn't dressed any differently from a whole bunch of other grunts.
I mean, yeah, they're
Uniform. Are supposed to not wear the uniform? I mean, the only thing differentiating Insane Asylum guy was that he had a smock on.
basically, yeah. There was a bunch of other like doctors there that were dressed the same. Don't mind me.
Aw, the Milwaukee County Zoo has announced the birth of their first ever red panda cub. It's adorable.
Oh.
Does Riley know?
I'm almost certain she probably knows.
Please lose sight of me. Thank you.
We lost sight of you like 6 inches away.
Yep, still counts.
May God curse him. How could he have escaped?
I like how when they lose sight of you and they can't find you, they do the like the aw shucks thing.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh no, I'm an assassin. Oh, the Assassin Bureau is all boarded up.
Yeah, it's a neat thing about this game. If you're wanted, because they don't want you to draw fucking attention to them, you idiot.
They're getting better and better at slipping away.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
I like how the only entrance here is a 20-foot drop.
Wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled
I don't think
assassin
that's
maintains
true.
control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Muallim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Altair?
He's just enjoying that architecture.
I like how that was an entirely game-controlled moment.
Yeah.
And it just had you clipping through a
Look,
wall.
the game ships it too.
Damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something. How long?
Too soon to tell.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down?
Stop treating your programmer so shitty.
Is she really a programmer? Isn't she just like a secretary?
I mean, she's the one operating the Animus. She must have some sort of, maybe not a programmer, but like a technician.
Yeah, she's some sort of technician.
It's Kristen Bell, isn't it?
I don't remember.
As I recall, they actually did get Kristen Bell for this game.
I think so. I know she's the voice of her at some point, but I don't know if it was in this game yet. Probably, because I think it's the same voice.
There are things you can examine around here, and I just never did.
The Animus is making, like, mechanical fart noises. I don't think you can actually, like, interact with anything, though, other than the things in your room.
You can talk to her.
When the dude's around, you can examine things on his desk, I believe.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little,
sounds a lot like Kristen Bell.
It probably is her.
Why is... Knowing her stuff, why is she being so nice to him?
What do you mean
Like,
he saved
well, I
your life?
can't hear.
You're not the only one who doesn't get to go home at night.
Wait, are you saying you're a prisoner?
When they first approached me, I was finishing up my PhD. The university had made it clear I had no future there. They didn't like the subject of my doctorate, called it pseudoscience.
Weird.
Said keeping me on would discredit and embarrass them.
Yeah, there's something really like uncanny valley about her whole like face and neck.
Pretty soon I was out of money and out of time.
And it's even more pronounced in the second game, as I recall. She looks kind of like a fish.
Then I got a letter.
In the second game, she looks like a weird, sort of weird human. There's just something weird here. Also, her neck seam is very obvious.
Yeah.
Can you turn on a dime?
What did I have to lose?
And he offered you a job.
You have the gift.
Yes.
I do.
Here at Abstergo.
This is the real assassin gift, not Eagle.
My theories and prove the professor's
This and the shuffle are the.
How could I turn that down?
The twirly bird.
You became a prisoner.
I like how
the fucking noodle arms.
I like how the implication used to be that only direct descendants of Altair had eagle vision, and then like once you get past 3, it's just nope, everyone has it.
Yeah.
They even told me I'd be trapped. For 6 months,
Just the noodly arms when he's
Once
spinning.
the product
So
launched, there'd be
good.
no need for secrecy anymore. Yes. But until then, I'd be a guest of the company.
Desmond, what are you doing?
That's what they said.
Practicing.
Also, Altair's family really travels.
3 guys.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
I guess even Ezio, even just Ezio traveled a bunch.
Is I knew
Yeah.
I mean, when you're an assassin, you end up going to a lot of places.
And now he was gonna.
I mean, Altair
They were
goes
cracking jokes.
from
I tried to pull
Damascus
away.
to Akkar
Hit me.
to Jerusalem
And that's when he
to
told me I was
everywhere.
going to die.
Yeah, but they're like 20 feet away in this game.
I kept telling myself it wasn't real.
Just like in real life.
And then Warren was there, shouting at them to get away from me.
Face is so blank.
And they listened.
Jesus.
Looks like
It will never not
He's
be.
not a happy man,
Oh my
Desmond.
god, he
I wouldn't even say
does.
he's a good man, but he saved my life. They never came for me again.
He looks
And he
like a
promised they
very
never would.
serious
You're
Adam
still
Sandler.
stuck here working for these
Also,
nutjobs.
I like how
Anyway,
they
I really
in
do need to get the
like
Animus repaired.
2 and 3 they have an
See you tomorrow,
excuse for why the character has the same scar as Desmond.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can't read her emails because she's on her computer. I don't
Door
think
to your room's open now.
Aren't you tired?
Aren't I tired? No, not really.
What the hell? Someone's been in here.
My closet's been opened.
Mystery.
Looks like some kind of access code.
I'm not convinced that he actually picked anything up in that cutscene.
I'm also not convinced he should have said that.
Yeah.
Out loud.
Anything different in the bathroom?
There's a towel on the floor. Pick up after yourself, Desmond.
No. I think the toilet paper is actually getting used.
Why is the toilet so small?
My favorite part of this is that it's got the shower cam, but you can just stand here and nothing happens. You can't interact with it in any way.
I like how they changed the camera angle specifically for going into the shower.
I like how I'm pretty sure this is one of the cams in the room.
I guess that's actually literally what you just said, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just said it a slightly different way without realizing that you just said that.
What was that interaction for? Oh, bed.
Bed.
I was pretty far from the bed to interact.
Just gonna sleep on top of my covers in all my clothes.
Dream about bright lights.
Also,
Rise and
that's a
shine.
different
We've got
side
quite
of
a day
bed,
ahead of us.
You're in a good mood.
Also,
this morning.
get under
This
your
stillman has
fucking
made some
covers.
modifications to the animus.
What the fuck is
Should
wrong
be
with you,
able to
Desmond?
remain inside even longer now.
You're sleeping in a hoodie and jeans on
This is
top
serious
of your
business,
fucking
Mr.
covers.
Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the
You
work
can't
that
even
Abstergo
blame this
does.
on the
Maybe
animus.
because I don't actually
We
know
gave
what you people do.
you
We change the world
blankets
every
and
day in
pajamas.
100 different ways.
Why aren't you
Did you know
sleeping
that
in
nearly
them?
every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical,
Desmond,
has come
it's
from
been
Abstergo
like
or its predecessor?
few days.
That's a
Those
bold
clothes
claim,
are gonna
Doc.
start
You
getting
might be
real
exaggerating a bit.
skunky real
Not in the
soon.
slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the
Well,
credit.
I am a prisoner.
That would arouse far too much suspicion.
But they
We
gave
choose
you
our
pretty nice
beneficiaries with
stuff.
great care.
Why?
Isn't it
So are
obvious?
those all
It means
towels?
we're in control.
Yeah.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so
I think
smart?
there's a pillow up top,
That
too.
you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Stumble around like
Find
idiots,
them.
and then I proceed to
They're
do that.
gifts, Mr. Miles, from those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
I mean, Abstergo does invent a bunch of stuff. Like,
They're an evil pharmaceutical company.
a lot more than just pharmaceuticals.
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
Do we know what Abstergo's deal is yet?
Not really.
It's not like it's a particularly big secret,
Desmond.
but
You can probably guess it just from this point.
also considering his past, Desmond should super know their deal.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Desmond's ever actually done any assassinating before.
He was raised as one. He should at least know their issues.
Multiple enemies.
Like, he was specifically raised in a fucking, like, wilderness camp because they couldn't be part of
For
society.
this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
Revelations was a dumb game
King
in a
Richard,
lot of
emboldened by
ways.
his victory at
Fingerless
Arda,
gloves.
prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Saladin is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
He's excited.
The wealthiest man in Damascus.
Blood.
Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of
I think if Altair could get
What are their
get blood
crimes?
from a stone,
Greed,
you'd just be totally
arrogance,
set.
The slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the
I
people
feel
of
like
their
his
cities.
knife on his back doesn't
You'll
quite
learn
fit
the
in the
secrets of their sins.
sheath that he has
Do
for it.
not doubt that these men
No.
are obstacles to the peace
It's
we
also,
seek.
I feel like it
Then
should
they
be,
will die.
it should not be
Another of your
pointed
items is
downwards.
restored.
You're gonna
Take
cut yourself on that, no
See that it is put to good
It's
use.
just gonna fall
Return
off.
to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions.
And so I can upgrade your abilities.
And Altair,
Because
take
of it.
care.
Bye, birds.
Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
They already tried to murder me for going 5 feet in a horse.
Alright, we got fingerless gloves.
Hell yeah.
Now we can
How
catch
can-
ledges. Oh, and we
I
can
know.
break grabs.
I don't actually even remember you could break grabs.
Apparently.
Go tackle a guard.
Now, first we have to learn how to break guards.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Alright.
Do you want tackles? Because I can tackle.
Perfect.
I can also do that. I couldn't do this before I had
The work
gloves.
of a master.
If memory serves, this ability is almost extremely useless.
That, my students,
Basically.
is how we all should fight.
Because being grabbed doesn't hurt, it's just mildly inconvenient.
Yeah.
Like in 2 it's bad because they'll grab you and hold you to be hit.
Yeah.
In this one, they just toss you to the side.
Oh, here, now we can fast travel.
Oh, thank God.
But I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight.
Tackle a guard first.
Okay. The way that this game saves is it saves after like something happens basically, so I needed to go and do something before I actually.
You just murdered that man!
Oh no. You murdered him real good.
When I said tackle a guard, I didn't mean off a cliff!
Careful what you wish for.
So if they grab you, can they throw you off a cliff?
I don't know.
Infidel! Stand no chance against me. God is on my
Aha.
side. You'll never get away.
Also, they're calling you infidels. They just use the normal guard talk.
Yeah, they're basically just guards. Oops.
Oh, that's a bit close.
Ow. Oh.
They just kicked you in the nuts.
He did.
What city is the assassin headquarters in?
It's not a city, it's just some town, I think.
Masaya.
I thought that was... yeah.
I was hoping I could jump. I can't jump off that cliff. I was hoping. I wanted to do that and like escape from the guards, but no, I can't do that.
I wanted you to do that and die and end the stream there.
What is he doing? You valued your life. You won't do that again.
Oh, I thought you just killed the four assassins.
They defied me.
No, they didn't! You tackled one of them off a cliff! I... Oh my god, something about just running up to a person, looking them in the eyes, and they just push.
Gently pushing them into a wall.
No. Just no. Out of my face.
It's kind of like going up to somebody and doing like the little push to like instigate a fight.
Yeah.
I forgot that you had to fucking exit this hole.
You have to exit out of 4 menus to quit this game.
What a good game this is.
All your progress will be lost.
Also, if memory serves, this game takes you out of the Animus a lot.
Also, there's a loading screen in the Animus, even though
Yeah.
you're out of the Animus.
It makes you select the profile before you can quit.
I was gonna say, where's the exit button?
I love this game.
Game owns.
In any event, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being a part of this.
Happy to help.
And we will return next week at some point to continue this magical journey of...
Maybe we'll have 2 entirely new people again.
Maybe keep rotating between all the people I know.
The memories of thousands of streamers past will guide you.
Oh man, that's the Christmas special.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.